Yeah, hello to Dub. It's Fergie.
How much that is short by? This much. I have seen y'all go to the bar, and I have picked up more glasses that had more than this left in the shot glass of like Jameson, straight tequila, whatever it is. Watch this. So when you're saying that I'm off, it's by literal drops. I also had a lot of people asking why the shot looked so big in this tube. It's because of how exact these tubes are, so they like make it really long and skinny to make it more exact. So at a normal bar, this is a 10-ounce glass. This is what a shot looks like in a 10-ounce glass. This is a 1.5-ounce shot glass. See, and normally I could pour more in there and make a little meniscus, but it would be over in this tube. Watch this. I'm gonna make a meniscus and then we're gonna pour it back in there and see what it's at. I even missed some on the bar. Wow, look how over. I got it off Amazon. It was $120. I know they're expensive, but this is how I learned to bartend. Oh, she's MAGA. Oh, I was trying to ignore all these comments, but I cancel myself every couple of months, so it's about that time again. And I'm really good at it, so let's go. If you've been following me for any amount of time at all, you know that I'm a registered independent, okay? All of my beliefs, they do not fall under one liberal or two Republican. No, they are different, okay? So that's why I'm an independent. I vote. There's been 5 presidential elections since I've been 18, starting in 2008. I have voted for both parties. I am pro-choice, even though I am a Christian and I believe that abortion is wrong and it's a sin. That is not my decision to make. I am not here to judge other people's sins and say, oh, well, I went out and gossiped earlier today, but that person getting an abortion, that's worse than what I did. When I go and meet my creator, my God, Jesus Christ, who else is gonna be there? The government won't be there. My parents won't be, my family, none of them will be there. The friend that I took to go help to get an abortion will not be there. And so why does that doesn't affect my life. It's same with gay marriage. I support it. You want to go marry a man and you're a man, that doesn't affect me. All of the Democrats, you guys, come on. Like, I don't know if I'll ever vote Democratic ever again because of the way that I've seen you guys treat your own people even, but everybody else also. Like, you have swayed so many independent voters to the Republican side. There are also a lot of Republican beliefs that I have. The right to bear arms, okay? I believe that if you came here illegally, you're already a criminal by the time you got here. Like, what other country allows you to come into their country just, you know, here you go. We'll just give you some rights and we'll let you stay, just pay your taxes. And like, if somebody was gonna break into my house, but they were gonna like do my like laundry and stuff, personally, I wouldn't give them the chance to be able to start doing my laundry. You're gonna get gone by the time you get in. So why have we been keeping these people here? That's just like, listen, we're allowed to have, and if you need to exit because of my beliefs, then that is fine. That is okay. Announce it if you want to, because you're just helping my engagement. So go ahead and comment down below that you're leaving. And the whataboutism kills me. We didn't see any outrage from you when the Democratic politicians were killed in Minnesota in their house. Like, yeah, I didn't see anybody celebrating that. Wouldn't that have sucked if a whole bunch of Republicans were just like, whoa, whoa, yes. No. Y'all are convincing so many of us independents that we don't want anything to do with you. Because the Republicans are the ones that are over here open arms accepting us. The Democrats, there are a lot of sensible ones left. And the ones that are the least sensible are the loudest. So it makes it seem like there aren't any, like, sensible ones. But, like a vodka cranberry, please, but this might be a weird question. Could I get just half of a shot? Half of a shot? Is it because you don't like the taste, or? Well, yes, but also I drink them too fast because the cup is so small and I'm such a lightweight, I just don't want to get that drunk too fast. What if I give you your drink in a bigger glass so that it has double the amount of mixer and it takes you longer to finish? You can't just give me half of a shot? I mean, I can. I just have to charge you full price. And so you'd be only getting half of the amount of liquor, but still paying for a full shot. What if you just give me half a shot in that drink, charge me full price, and then next time I come up, just don't charge me for another half of a shot? So I'm technically not allowed to do that. North Carolina is crazy, and it looks like I'm giving like a 2-for-1 deal, and we're not allowed to do that. And I'm also not allowed to split shots. Oh. I'll tell you what we can do. We can either do a single tall vodka cranberry, which would mean I put it in this taller glass instead of in this smaller glass. There'd be a lot more mixer in this one. Or I could give you a glass of cranberry juice and I'll just give you a shot of vodka. So you can pour it in whenever you want, or you could pour half of it in and then give the rest away to a friend, or save it for your next cranberry juice. But wouldn't that cost extra if I get a whole cranberry on the side? That's a good point, because we do charge for a glass of straight juice, but we don't charge for the cranberry when you're buying it with liquor. So since I know that you're buying your cranberry to be able to pour your vodka in it, I won't charge you for the cranberry. Really? Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, there you go, love. Yay, thank you. This is perfect. I appreciate your help. You guys remember that video that I did a year ago about my toddler calling my ex-husband's new wife mama? Y'all remember that? I was on The View, I was in People magazine. That video was on September 30th. Right there, 9.5 million views. So I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Since it's been a year, I'm here to give all of you guys an update. I'm not gonna lie, it still irks me that he calls her mama. She has stolen that name from me. Like when people are like, let mama do it, I'm like, that's not what he calls me. It breaks my little mommy heart. But since then, she has had another baby with my son's father. And so my son Ryder has a little baby sister. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for my son that he has more siblings. The more the merrier with family. She and I communicate pretty often, I would say. If I never had to talk to my ex-husband again, or Ryder's dad again, that would be the ideal situation, but that just isn't how it is. So co-parenting is something that I'm having to do. So I'm talking to her, and I actually do enjoy talking to her. She is so nice. And she takes care of Ryder like he is her own. And she sends me pictures. She updates me on things that they're doing. She is so good to Ryder. And I can tell he can talk now, guys. So he would tell, because he tells on everybody all the time. He makes up stuff. We always are calling each other like, did he say that? Did he do this? Did you do this? What happened here? Like, we're always communicating, and I appreciate her so much. It's going very well. I know she watches my TikToks, and I really don't care. She doesn't know that I'm making this post. The last year when I posted the whole thing about like him calling her mama, she texted me right away with a very long text message and was like, clearly you and your ex, her current husband, don't communicate very well. And I was like, you think? I am a little salty a lot of times. Like, it breaks my mommy heart that he calls her mama. But I never correct him. I just don't call her that. I call her by her name. And I think he notices that because he says her name a lot in front of me. But I'm never going to shame him for that. I'm never going to do that. I don't want to make this weird. I'm just trying to not traumatize my kid, okay? And I just appreciate her for doing the same. Like, I really couldn't have asked for a better stepmom for Ryder. And I do believe that if the marriage ends up not working out, God forbid, I believe that she'll stay in Ryder's life.